Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, and this is day 45 results, right? Is that a big video? It's a month and a half. I guess it's a bigger than average video. Um, all right, so how are things going? Well, first off, I weighed myself. Oh, let's go back to yesterday. So as those of you who watched the video, you'll know that I had no idea what my weight was going to be whenever I was going to weigh myself the next morning. I was super pleased to see 327. That's like a 2.5 pound loss. Obviously, I wasn't intending on keeping it. You know, when that's happened to me quite a few times in the past where I lose 2.5 pounds only to gain 2 pounds the next day. So I am up today, but very little because I worked pretty hard yesterday to try to keep it off, knowing that I was trying to fight it because I knew it was going to go back up. But I did a pretty good job. I'm at 327.4. So I only went up 0.4 pounds. That's fantastic. Okay, so what happened yesterday? Well, yesterday morning, skipped breakfast again, had my old shakes, my Slim Fast for lunch. Oh, that's not true. I started adding, and I forgot to mention this. I think it's been 2 or 3 times now that I have a cafe latte at work in the morning. So we have one of those fancy schmancy machines, coffee makers. I've never been a coffee drinker, but I was reading stuff online that'll help you go to the bathroom and stuff. So I take one that's a cafe latte. If I understand, it's like half coffee, half milk. And I do have some type of lactose intolerance, but there's a different type of milk here, and I don't know. It seems to be going well. So I've given that a shot. And I noticed that it helps me. It helps me with my urges to get to my lunchtime so I can have my drink. Because sometimes around 10:30, I'm pretty hungry. Not always, but sometimes I am. And I find by grabbing that coffee, it just holds me off very nicely. And instead of taking my shake at around 11:30, 12, like I normally do, I actually find myself waiting until about 12:31. So after that, the gap between that and dinner time at 5 is a lot shorter, and it just seems to work. And it's pretty pleasant actually. I'm enjoying it. So I'm not always gonna have a cafe latte, but I'm gonna add it to my diet every once in a while. So that's that. So yesterday I had that cafe latte in the morning. I had my drink at lunchtime, and for dinner, my wife made some type of balsamic rice, a bed of rice with some beef in some kind of teriyaki sauce, little pieces of beef everywhere, and some vegetables like carrots and stuff. So it wasn't a very big plate. It was a small plate. It was delicious, but I was pretty hungry afterwards. It didn't seem to be enough to fill me up. So I think we were missing something in there to really give you the full feeling. So, but it was a good meal. But I think we're gonna have to adjust that next time. Afterwards, put the kids down, did all that, had a lot of work, finished the work, and then I went to the gym. Again, I'm trying to, I seem to be in a good mood. I seem to be in the right place mentally right now, so I'm trying to include the gym as much as I can, see if I can turn it into a routine. And now, as you all know, well, I have my new shirt, so I want to show one off, and I didn't know which one to wear, and I said, you know what, just go. Just like it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. Just go with the worst one you could find. So of course I went with the I Beat Anorexia. So I wore that yesterday. Had a couple Snickers because first off, that's a light pink shirt. I have only 2 different pairs of gym shorts. One's black and one's yellow. So of course we go with the yellow if we're gonna wear pink, right? Let's make sure we're really bright. And so anyway, so I went to the gym. I did have a few people read my shirt and start laughing, so it was good. And I even had one person, an older fella, who stopped me right in the middle of my set to talk to me, and he goes, I just want to congratulate you. He goes, good job, and I'm glad you were able to beat it. And he was super sincere about it, and I went, oh, I said, thank you. I said, nah, it's just a joke. I said it mustn't happen too often that you see somebody go from like 70 pounds to 330 pounds. I said, it's just all in good fun. I said, it's like a fat joke kind of thing. So he started laughing. He goes, oh my God. He goes, I thought you were some kind of overachiever. I guess so. So that was a lot of fun. The gym went really well. I didn't take the pre-workout. I won't take those at night anymore because I just can't go to sleep. And I have early mornings. Like right now, I don't even think it's 7 o'clock, and I'm already in the office, and I've already started a while ago. So I need to be sure that I can at least fall asleep before midnight at the latest. But I was able to. I'm doing a lot better. I'm seeing progress at the gym, and it feels so good. I think that's what's also pushing me to go back. So, especially on the cardio end, I had made a video. I don't remember how long ago, probably a week ago or two, where I was on the treadmill. The video where I had music on it, there, like I thought I was Rocky or something. So that video, I remember I was on the treadmill and I tried jogging. I haven't tried to jog in a very long time. And I think it lasted 15 seconds and I just felt like I was gonna die. It's really tough with my weight. I can keep a fast pace if I'm walking, but as soon as you start lifting up your knees, I tire out super fast. So I gave another shot last night, test my knee, test my Achilles. It's a lot easier to run on a treadmill than on the street, right? Because the treadmill, there's a bit of a bounce to it, helps you absorb the shock. So I gave it another shot and I found myself doing 30 to 40 seconds before I got as tired as I was after 15 seconds. So there's definitely progress there. I'm losing weight. I'm getting my heartbeat up. I can still get it up to about 175, 180, manageable-ish, not for a long time, but I can get there. And now I find myself concentrating on my breathing more than anything else. Instead of just thinking of, oh my God, the pain, my knee, I'm breathing super fast, and I can keep my mind on that and kind of ignore the pain or where it hurts on my body, so I can get my breathing. Because that's another thing, right? So I have a colleague here that runs, like 5-10 miles a day, and he keeps his heart rate super high too. He goes to a beat where he can stay at 170 for 20 minutes. And I remember asking him, I said, well, how can you do that? Even if you're used to it, that's really high. And he had told me, he goes, it's all about your breathing. Because once you learn how to breathe properly, you make sure you always have oxygen in your muscles and this and that, and says, and you can last a lot longer. So I'm trying to work on that. Obviously, I'm not going to be like him, but I was thinking it would be nice. I don't know, it might be too soon. Okay, so don't get your hopes up. But if I would plan some kind of marathon or some kind of physical activity for everybody, so it gives me something to aim for. Say, okay, listen, by August, we're gonna go a run walk 5 miles or something like that, and just see how my time is. Something that obviously I'm not gonna go do an Ironman triathlon, forget it. But something very basic where I can go at my own pace. I think maybe that would be the next logical step to get me to have better results and to push me. So I am really thinking about that. Right now, I think the next step I want to do is do a golf course walking. Okay, that's just how far I am. A lot of people just do that and it's not a problem, but for me, it still is. So, okay, so that was it yesterday. So I worked out. I came back home and I was feeling a little off. Like I hit too hard, or maybe because dinner felt a little too light. I felt like I was crashing a little bit, so I was kind of forced to eat a little bit more food. I always turn to the same thing: my two pieces of bread. So it's 120 calories for 2 pieces of bread, and a scoop of peanut butter. So it's like 225 or something like that. So I did add that last night to my calories. Overall, I have no idea how many calories I had yesterday because of dinner. I'm willing to say it's got to be around 1,200. Without dinner, I probably had about 600 calories, and then whatever dinner was, and it really wasn't a big plate. So maybe around 1,200. Plus, I burnt a lot, and this morning I am still hungry. So again, I think all of this is a combination of going to the gym, hitting it harder. So I'm using a lot of energy, and I'm not replenishing my body a whole lot. So I think that plays a big role in last night's dinner. So I'm trying to fight it this morning. I've got my big bottle of water. I'm on my second one already. And I think as soon as it's too much to handle, I'm probably gonna go get another cafe latte, or in French, a café au lait is what we call it. And hopefully that'll hold me off till lunch. I just gotta survive till dinner time. And hopefully dinner time, I think we've got some meat and potatoes and some carrots and stuff. I like a bigger plate, and that'll get me back to where I need to be. Today, what else? It's Friday. I don't have a huge day. I was supposed to have a very big day today, but by coming in early, and I was able to delegate some of my tasks, which is fantastic. I should be home at a reasonable time, I hope. I think I'll be home for dinner. Tomorrow I work. Tomorrow I think I work from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. or something like that. And then it's my father-in-law's birthday, so we'll probably end up doing something with him. Another birthday party. Yeah. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. I think tomorrow's video, if I have a shot, I'm going to try to go over the last 45 days. And maybe for people that are watching this for the first time, maybe I have some advice that I've come up with and things I've learned along the way, which isn't a whole lot, honestly. Looking back, a lot of things that I thought at the beginning kind of stuck. Some had a few curveballs in there, and you realize a lot that you're not in as much control as you think you are. Your appetite, some days it works, some days it doesn't work. I'm still at 2.4, by the way, and I'll be upgrading that soon, next week probably, to 3.0 finally. But yeah, things are going well. I feel good. I feel good. So have a wonderful Friday, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.